road users are expected to start paying for Entebbe Express Highway right from January 2022. The expressway, which reduced the time which the road users used to spend on the road from the Kampala business district to Entebbe, is one of the most expensive roads Uganda has ever had. In 2012, this expressway was estimated to cost 476 million US dollars, which is 1.19 trillion Ugandan shillings. Of this money, 350 million US dollars, which is 875 billion Ugandan shillings, was a loan from the Exim Bank of China at 2% annual interest. The remaining 126 million US dollars, which is 315 billion Ugandan shillings, was provided by the Government of Uganda. The first expressway in Uganda, which took over 5 years of construction, was commissioned by the President of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, and China's Deputy Premier, His Excellency Wan Yang, who was in the country for a state visit on 16th of June 2018. The close to 46-kilometer expressway was constructed by the China Communications Construction Company, CCCC. The Kampala-Entebbe Express Highway is said to have decongested the Entebbe-Kampala Highway that has high-profile officials plying the route every 10 to 15 minutes. The key artery for the country, Kampala Expressway, formed part of the overall strategy of decongesting the Greater Kampala metropolitan area. This 2x2 lanes expressway with a total length of 26.2 kilometers includes 3 toll plazas at each entrance and 17 toll lanes. They include Mpala, Busega and Kajansi. The proceeds will be used to finance the Exim Bank loan that financed this road's construction. However, motorists plying this expressway will a few days from now, in January 2022, begin paying the road tolls. The different classes of vehicles will be required to pay the following toll fees per single passage through any of the toll plazas along the expressway. Class 1, which involves motorists of 400 cc's, will pay 300,000 shillings, but strictly border borders are not allowed. Class 2, which are light vehicles, are to cost 5,000 shillings. Class 3 includes medium goods vehicles, which will pay 10,000 shillings. Class 4, that are large goods vehicles, and buses, which are 4 to 5 axles, will be levied 15,000 shillings. And lastly, large goods vehicles, which are 6 or more axles, are required to pay 18,000 shillings. According to the Ministry of Works and Transport, the above toll fees shall be valid for a period of 1 year from the commencement date for tolling. Therefore, government through the Ministry of Works and Transport shall review and adjust the rates, if necessary, based on the prevailing circumstances. For some time, Uganda National Roads Authority, UNRA, and the operator has been testing the system and carrying out sensitization campaigns to enable the motorists obtain the electronic cards and familiarize themselves with the tolling system. It is, however, not certain whether the operator and UNRA are ready to commence with the system, which is the first of its kind in Uganda. Only emergency vehicles, that includes fire brigades, ambulances, and the presidential convoy, will be exempted from paying the tolls. Speaking at the launch of the public engagements on the tolling of the Kampala Express Highway recently, the Uganda National Roads Authority Executive Director Allen Kagina said the Roads Act that provides for the tolling was enacted in 2019, and the Gazette declaring Kampala-Entebbe Express Highway as a toll road and toll fees for each vehicle class ran on 22nd October 2021. Officials say the expressway has reduced the travel time between Kampala Capital Business District and Entebbe International Airport to 30 minutes from the previous 3 hours during the peak hours. This has in turn changed Entebbe into a thriving town and a place of choice as a direct result of the improved connectivity along the Entebbe Road corridor. As ARIA reported, the construction of the expressway was completed in 2018, but due to the delay in enacting the tolling registration, Kagina said UNRA could not commence tolling operations at that time. Kagina said expressways like the Kampala-Entebbe Expressway are high-class roads that cost billions of Uganda shillings to build and maintain. She stresses that they are therefore key in enhancing Uganda's competitiveness in the region as well as stimulating economic growth. The Executive Director, UNRA, adds that for that reason, UNRA has planned all expressways to be tolled to enable road users to contribute to their development and maintenance. Kagina further stresses that the funds from toll revenues to be collected on the Kampala-Entebbe Expressway will be exclusively used to finance its operations and maintenance. It is believed that this will enable the expressway to be maintained to high-class standard and not compete for the inadequate maintenance resources with other non-tolled roads. UNRA signed a contract with Aegis Road Operations, a South African company, to execute performance-based contract for operation and maintenance services, including tolling operations, for a period of 5 years. Over the contract period, Aegis will provide a broad range of services to the government and road users, including toll correction and system, installation of the lighting, route patrol and incident management, road safety furniture, fencing, local content, which includes job creation and skills transfer, timely, efficient operations and maintenance services. Kagina says that UNRA has put in place a mechanism to properly manage the toll revenues, including ensuring that UNRA independently records each vehicle that passes the toll plaza to ensure that the expected revenues are 100% collected. She said that they want to see an expressway which is responsive to the needs of the traveling public and provides a great user experience. The greenfield section of Kampala-Entebbe Expressway links the capital to its international airport, which is the Entebbe International Airport. For Chagwe TV, report compiled by Henry Subuga.